So we just passed out of the United States Senate a significant lands package. This is the Natural Resources Management Act. This is a compilation of about 120 different bills relating to lands, to water, to sportsmen's access, conservation provisions. This is the first time that we have been able to advance a lands package in about 5 years now. So it has been a considerable period of time. It's significant in, again, not only the many small and parochial lands matters that we have dealt with, but what passage of these bills allows for in terms of economic development. For instance, some of the Alaska-specific provisions allow for small, very parochial things like the community of Cake to be able to export logs, up in Barrow, up in Utqiagvik, to be able to sell gravel, gravel resource there. Small matters that in local communities can really make a significant difference. When we think about our public lands and access to our public lands, being able to go out and recreate, to go hiking, hunting, fishing, shooting, to be able to use our lands these ways with the sportsman's provisions, a significant matter that I've been working on for at least a half a dozen years is something that we call open unless closed. Our public lands are going to be designated as open for public use unless specifically closed. So this is significant in that regard. It also addresses some inequities that we have seen in regards to our land conveyances specific to Alaska Natives. For years now, I have been seeking to address the Alaska Native veterans issue, where those who were serving in Vietnam were foreclosed from the opportunity to select lands under the allotment program. And so for years, they have been seeking a way and a process to help address that. In this past Congress, Senator Sullivan was able to introduce the legislation. We've been working on it through the committee, and now our Alaskan veterans will be able to submit their selections in a very considered process, but one that will allow them to move forward. These are provisions that, again, many would say are very small scale, but what they're able to open up in terms of economic opportunities, access opportunities, this is significant. The fact that we passed this bill 92-8 is pretty significant. Everybody knows that there's a lot of tension out here in Washington right now, a lot of tension going on in the Congress. So when we can come together on a bipartisan basis, move something out of the Senate 92-8 is a pretty significant win. I think it's a pretty historic day for us, really, when it comes to our public lands. So